right, well, if you haven't seen it already, if you haven't stepped outside and just taken a look at the sky, it is snowing. So we do have storm tracker days in set for today and tomorrow, but not only for the moderate snow accumulation that is happening right now, we also are seeing record cold expected. So that's why we have the traffic light set at yellow. We are taking this as a concern, especially with travel conditions, being on the roads, dangerous road conditions, gustier winds, so lowering visibilities. Winter storm warning is in effect, as well as an extreme cold warning in effect into tomorrow afternoon. So taking a look at the impacts, we're looking at the snow accumulation, looking at moderate to extreme, cold, definitely moderate to extreme. We're going to see those cold temperatures, and being outside could cause hypothermia and frostbite. Wind, moderate, not seeing it too gusty of winds, but it could be gusty at times, especially over Lake Marion and Lake Murray. Travel, definitely not to be traveling. If you cannot or don't have to be on the roads, please stay home. Winter storm warning until 1 p.m. tomorrow. We also have an extreme cold warning until 1 p.m. tomorrow. Wind chills in the single digits possible, especially in areas that are seeing those gustier winds. There it is. All right, this is over the Isle of Palms. And if you actually look at that light in the distance by that palm tree in the left corner of your screen, bottom left corner of your screen, you can actually see the snow blowing in the wind. So it's definitely still snowing in the Isle of Palms. Very weird to see it on the coastal on Isle of Palms. 25 degrees right now. We're looking at temperatures in the lower to middle 20s in pretty much the entire state, but feels like it's 9 up in Rock Hill, 12 in Charleston, 18 down in Beaufort. Gustier winds, especially here in Charleston, northwesterly winds 17 miles an hour, 22 gust in Beaufort. And taking a look at the storm reports, we are seeing some storm reports in Columbia. This is in Chaplin. Trained spotters showing 1.25 inches of snow. St. George saw some dusting of snow accumulating on the Highway 178 bridge. Charleston Airport, 1/10 of an inch. And taking a look at the water vapor, we're actually going to see that upper low and some snow into the area. So we're going to continue to see that snow throughout the night into tomorrow morning. Water vapor, looking at that low, and Sonia Stevens is actually tracking that low moving across the area that actually did bring that moisture. So meteorologist Sonia Stevens, what are we seeing?
Yeah, so we're continuing to track that upper level low. We've got the surface low offshore. So again, here's the upper level low moving through. There's the surface. Again, the upper level low, that's what's really bringing us the snow. We've got the cold air in place as well. So everything will continue through tonight as we head toward midnight. I think the snowfall rates definitely much lighter, and I think everything's pretty much wrapping up by about 3 to 4 a.m. and then we're just dealing with the cold and windy, or you can call them blustery conditions. And we're going to be dealing with the extreme cold as we head through the entire day on Monday. So here's a closer look. You can see the snow continues, and we know for some we're dealing with a moderate to even heavy snowfall at times. Maybe a little bit of a break in the next hour or so, and then it continues. But then as we head toward 1 a.m., that's when some areas starting to see the snow shut off. Certainly by 5 a.m., the snow shutting off. And as far as how much totals, again, this takes into account what we've gotten so far, plus what we're expecting to get. So up to an inch through parts of southern Charleston County, including Edisto, then Walterboro, Somerville, Charleston, Mount Pleasant. That's where we think the totals are going to end up being between 1 to 3 inches. We're going to continue to see how things play out, but this is what we've kind of been thinking from the beginning, 3 to 5 inches for spots including Monk's Corner, which is where, again, Cam is. Spots where Webb is, again, we're thinking 1 to 3 inches. But then we've got the extreme cold to get through as well. And that's why we've got that extreme cold warning that Fallon was telling us about. So as we head through midnight tonight, it's going to feel like it's around 10. It's going to feel like it's in the single digits. And even tomorrow afternoon, it's going to feel like it's in the 20s. So tonight, snow showers, frigid, windy, 18 for a low, inland 24 on the coast. And then for tomorrow, sunny, breezy, bitterly cold. The snow will be done. We're just going to deal with what's left on the ground. Cold start to Groundhog Day, but hey, guess what? We're warming up. Some just rain chances toward the middle of the week.